Well, there's still a chill in the air, but spring break is just a couple weeks away, and summer will be here before you know it. You know what that means? Yeah, shorts and swimsuit season. So now is the time to get a leg up on Cellulite, and Dr. Bill Johnson of Innovations Medical is here to give us that help. Hi, Dr. J.
Good morning. Yes, Saturday this was the hottest topic in town.
Right.
But today we're not thinking about it, but we need to be because it takes some time to get it better.
And get those results going, and spring break is just a few weeks away, so let's break it down. What's the deal with Cellulite?
Well, we brought these pillows to give a good illustration of what's going on.
Okay.
So here's what we all want: smooth and silky, not a line or a crease in sight.
That's me right here.
That's what everybody wants. No comment.
Dr. J, that was a good one.
This, unfortunately, is what most of us tend to look like, especially women that get into their 30s and 40s, have had a couple of kids. And this is illustrating the two basic things that go on which cause the appearance of cellulite. One, fat ruptures out into the lower part of the skin called the dermis, ruptures into the dermis and causes those humpy, shiny areas. So if you can imagine skin over that, causing that big, shiny spot.
Yeah.
And then the other is where the pillows is tufted with buttons. And that's literally what's happened. There are connective tissue pillars that are causing tufts in the leg, in the thigh, and that's what causes the cellulite.
Okay, so where do we begin to start treating all of this?
So what we need is something that would basically put a patch, if you would, over where the skin has erupted, and then something that will cut, if we can get the scissors in place, cut the tuft so that the button comes off, and we now have a smooth column underneath. Okay, so that the pillow now lies flat and smooth like we like.
Okay.
We like to start with a process called Smooth Shapes.
Okay.
Smooth Shapes uses some massage and a couple of different lasers, and it actually does some work towards repairing where the fat has ruptured, and it softens these columns. So Smooth Shapes for many women is really the only thing they need to do. And that's good. That's like a conservative treatment. It's at a good price point. It's inexpensive, it's easy, it has no downtime. You can come in, get it done, go right back to work.
Love that.
There's no soreness, there's no redness, there's no problems right afterwards. Okay.
But not everybody responds to that treatment.
Right. Now, some people have this type of cellulite that looks kind of like this wrinkled pillowcase.
Is that linear?
That's kind of a more linear type of cellulite. And these folks do real well with Thermage as their first treatment. And that's one of the reasons why consulting, coming in and lets us look at your cellulite and assess it and kind of set you in the right direction. Because Thermage, as you can see on these pictures, can make a big difference in that crepey appearance on the front of the thighs and even on the back of the thighs. Right. So the thing about cellulite, though, is that no one responds to every treatment, and not every treatment works on everybody. So some folks need to go on to further treatments, and after Smooth Shapes has done what it can do, if you still feel like you have more problems, then we like to go to a treatment called acoustic wave therapy, or AWT.
I remember that.
Yeah, AWT is a great technique, and it really can make some huge difference on both front and back thighs. Okay. It's a little more intense. It still doesn't have any real downtime. You can come in and get it done. It's a little bit more expensive, a little bit more intense than Smooth Shapes, so we prefer most of the time to start with Smooth Shapes. And it just depends on where you're at and what kind of treatment you need. What you need to go.
Do you have any specials before we wrap? Because I know you do.
We do. We're going to have, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have everybody get $100 off their first cellulite treatment so they can get started on getting ready for spring and summer.
We like that. We want to look like this, people. Love it. Okay, for more information, log on to innovationsmedical.com or call the Dallas location 214-420-7970, and in Fort Worth 817-744-7901. And if you have a question for Dr. Bill Johnson, just email him. It's questions@innovationsmedical.com.